Okay, I welcome you to this class of science. Okay, so now we are just actually looking at the exercise that I gave you last time. I don't know why you are not attempting question that I'm giving you. Okay, so this becomes very difficult for me to tell if at all you are getting the concept or not. So please, whenever you are given work, make sure you attempt it, okay, so that you can leave room for me to know how far we are moving. Okay, so actually, since you did not do it, let us revise together and see how best we can answer this same question. The velocity of an object is uniformly reduced from 50 meters per second to 30 meters per second if the deceleration is -4 meters per second squared. How much is the distance of the body decelerating? That is the question. That was the question. Okay. So how are we going to answer this question? So now, as I said in the previous lesson, there are those important formulas that you must understand. You have to master those because they are very, very important. You cannot do minus them. So even this question, for you to answer this question, you need to apply one of those three that I gave you. Okay? So now it just depends on the statement that you are given. Okay? So for instance, the one that we are given here, first of all, in physics, as you may be aware, you need to correct data. Why? Because it's very important for you. Once you introduce the formula, then if the data is already corrected, you just get the values and substitute. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Okay, so data correction. Let us correct data. So we are given velocity, which is final velocity. In this case is what? Is 30, because this object was decelerating. The initial velocity was 50 because it was moving uniformly at this velocity, which is initial. Then it decelerates or retardates to 30 meters per second. Okay, so this is going to be our final velocity, and this one is going to be our initial velocity. So final velocity is 30 meters per second. Then initial velocity is 50. Okay, 50 meters per second. What else can we get from the statement that we are given? Okay, yes. So we have also acceleration, which is also called deceleration in this case because of the negative there. Acceleration is -4 meters per second squared. And what are we looking for according to the question? Because it's very, very important for you as a learner to understand the question first. What is it that they are looking for here? So when they ask you how much is the distance, so they are looking for distance. So distance is represented by letter S, which is also displacement. Okay, so this is the one that we are looking. Okay, so now looking at the data that we have corrected, which formula can be suitable to use here? Okay, so when you look at the statement, we don't have time here. Okay, so the suitable formula for distance that we are going to use is actually this one. Final velocity squared is equals to initial velocity squared plus 2 acceleration times distance. That is the one we can use, okay, because there is no time on the data on the statement given. Okay, so now from there, having introduced the formula, we need to substitute now. Okay, so final velocity, see now the importance of collecting data, because now you just get back to the data and get. So final velocity is what? 30. So you are going to say 30 squared. Remember there is a square there, because initial velocity is 50. Okay, square plus we have 2 times what is our acceleration is -4. Okay, times distance, which is S. Okay, then from there we can evaluate. 30 squared is 900. Okay, remember in the part in physics there is always you can use a calculator. Okay, in physics, in science, so to say. So now 50 squared is what? I think this is 2,500, okay? Plus We have 2 times the negative 8. Let me put negative already here. Negative 8s. Okay. Because negative 8 times AC is negative 8s. Then from there, we can correct the like term. So we are going to say 900 minus 2,500 then equals, the reason why this one has become minus because it has crossed an equal sign, okay? Then this one will still remain negative, okay? Then from there, when you subtract this, we are going to have negative 1,600 equals negative 8s, which is distance, over, we want distance, so we want to remain with the SE. So we need to divide by both sides by negative 8. Okay, so this will cancel. Let me use this part. So we are going to say now S is equals to this one, negative 8 into 1,000. Remember, negative 8 into negative 16 is 2. Negative 8 into 0 there, 0 into 0, 0. Okay. Okay, what? Meters. So this was the answer for the question that I gave you. Okay. So now see, we have gone a little bit back because of your negligence. You are supposed to answer this question so that we proceed. Thank you so very much.